In a moment that will be etched in K-pop history, BTS golden magnate Jungkook has officially crossed a monumental milestone, becoming the first K-pop soloist ever to surpass 9 billion streams on Spotify. The achievement marks a new era in the global music landscape, not just for Jungkook, but for all Korean solo artists who dare to dream big. This feat is a culmination of hard work, unparalleled talent, and the unwavering love of the BTS army across the globe. The golden magnate's solo reign. From the very beginning of his career, Jungkook has captured hearts with his smooth vocals, stellar visuals, and stage presence that can rival the biggest names in global entertainment. While his journey with BTS has always been a part of a legendary success story, Jungkook's solo journey has been no less iconic. What makes the 9 billion stream milestone even more incredible is the fact that Jungkook achieved this number with just a few solo releases under his name. Songs like 7 feat. Latto, Standing Next to You, 3D feat. Jack Harlow, and Euphoria have dominated streaming platforms for months, garnering attention from not just K-pop enthusiasts, but also the broader international pop audience. Breaking barriers, one stream at a time. The K-pop industry has long been criticized for its competitive group-centric format, where solo projects often take a backseat. Jungkook, however, shattered that notion. His Spotify achievement proves that a K-pop soloist can thrive in a market dominated by Western artists. He didn't just make it into global playlists, he took them over. This kind of crossover success, which includes topping Spotify's global charts and collaborating with American heavyweights, has elevated Jungkook to a rarefied status, a global pop powerhouse. His unique blend of Korean and English tracks has made his music more accessible while still staying true to his roots. 7. A global smash. A major turning point in Jungkook's solo career was the release of 7, a catchy summer track featuring American rapper Latto. The song quickly climbed global music charts and broke multiple records within days of release. It topped Spotify's global daily top songs chart, debuted high on the Billboard Hot 100, and became a TikTok sensation with over 1 billion views in under a month. 7 wasn't just a hit, it was a cultural phenomenon. It showcased Jungkook's versatile vocal ability, dance prowess, and international appeal. The track remained on the Spotify Global Top 10 for weeks, becoming a streaming monster that added significant numbers to his tally. It was also lauded by critics for its clean production, infectious rhythm, and Jungkook's charismatic performance. The Standing Next to You era. Jungkook's momentum didn't stop with one track. His follow-up release, Standing Next to You, took a slightly different approach, leaning more into soul and R&B, showcasing yet another layer of his artistic identity. With a groovy, retro-inspired beat and stunning visuals, this track received praise for both its style and substance. Not only did it further cement Jungkook's position as a serious solo artist, but it also proved his ability to sustain streaming success across genres. Standing Next to You was streamed millions of times within the first 24 hours and stayed in the top rankings for several weeks. Collaborative power. One major contributor to Jungkook's 9 billion streams is his cross-cultural collaborations. From Jack Harlow on 3D to Latto on 7, Jungkook's strategic team-ups allowed him to tap into new listener demographics. These collabs gave him massive exposure and brought K-pop into playlists that usually don't feature Korean acts. His songs have become a staple on Spotify's today's top hits, and he's been featured prominently on platforms usually reserved for major Western stars. Jungkook didn't just make a dent, he cracked the code of international streaming. Euphoria, My Time, and pre-solo success. Before officially launching his solo career, Jungkook had already gained attention with songs like Euphoria, which became an unofficial anthem for the BTS army. It was a track filled with youthful energy and hope, and its Spotify numbers reflected the global love for the youngest BTS member. My Time, another standout track from BTS discography where Jungkook took center stage, also enjoyed individual success on Spotify. Fans were captivated by its introspective lyrics and Jungkook's soulful delivery. These early successes laid the foundation for what was to come, showing that even within BTS, Jungkook's solo flair was unmistakable. ARMY's role in the streaming frenzy. None of this would be possible without the ARMY, BTS global fanbase known for their dedication, loyalty, and massive online presence. Jungkook's Spotify streams didn't just rise organically. They were actively pushed by fans who organized streaming parties, social media campaigns, and viral TikTok trends. Hashtags like hashtag Jungkook9billion, hashtag Proud of Jungkook, and hashtag JKSpotifyKing began trending on X, formerly Twitter, as soon as the milestone was reached. Fans flooded social media with congratulatory messages, fan art, and celebration videos. Their efforts ensured that Jungkook remained a constant presence on the Spotify charts, not just during album drops, but throughout the year. The fandom's strategic approach to streaming has turned into a blueprint for success that other artists are now trying to emulate, rewriting the rules of solo stardom. Jungkook's Spotify achievement is more than just a number. It's a redefinition of what solo success means in the K-pop industry. In a landscape where idols are often seen as parts of a whole, Jungkook has proved that an individual can hold their own and even dominate the global stage. This shift is monumental for K-pop and may very well inspire more solo projects from other idols. It sends a clear message to agencies and industry stakeholders. The world is ready for Korean soloists, and not just within niche circles on the global main stage. A new benchmark for K-pop. With 9 billion Spotify streams under his belt, Jungkook now holds the record as the most streamed K-pop soloist in the history of the platform. It's a number that even most global pop stars can only dream of. He has outperformed veterans and newcomers alike, creating a new benchmark that will likely take years for others to catch up to. It also puts Jungkook in an elite league of artists globally, regardless of genre or region. He now sits alongside names like The Weeknd, Taylor Swift, Ed Sheeran, and Bad Bunny in the elite club of streaming titans. What's next for Jungkook? With this record-setting achievement, the obvious question arises. What's next? Will there be a full solo album? A world tour? Another surprise collaboration? Jungkook has remained tight-lipped about future plans, but given his recent activities and studio teasers, fans suspect that something big is brewing. Whether it's another English-language bop or a more traditional Korean ballad, one thing is certain: Jungkook is just getting started. His ability to reinvent himself while staying authentic is a rare quality. The future seems brighter than ever for him, and with the ARMY by his side, there's no limit to what he can achieve. A moment of pride for South Korea. Jungkook's global success also holds national significance. As the youngest member of BTS, his achievement adds to South Korea's cultural soft power. The Korean government has frequently cited BTS as key figures in global diplomacy, and Jungkook's 9 billion stream milestone will likely be seen as another victory for Hallyu, the Korean wave. His music isn't just entertainment. It's a cultural export that brings people together, breaks language barriers, and fosters global unity. Celebrations around the globe. Following the announcement, armies across the world organized online and offline celebrations. Fan cafes, digital billboards, and charity drives were launched in honor of Jungkook's latest milestone. In countries like Japan, the Philippines, India, and the United States, fans lit up cities with LED screens showcasing messages of congratulations and admiration. The sense of pride and joy was universal. Jungkook's milestone wasn't just a personal victory, it was a shared moment of joy for millions. Conclusion: a star beyond boundaries. Jungkook's rise to becoming the first K-pop soloist to reach 9 billion streams on Spotify is not just a personal triumph, it's a cultural landmark. It represents the globalization of K-pop, the strength of digital fan communities, and the boundless possibilities for artists who dare to dream. His journey from a teenage trainee to a record-breaking soloist is the stuff of modern legend. He's not just BTS' youngest member anymore. He's Jungkook, the solo superstar, rewriting the history of music one stream at a time.